Rusky's Crypto Cave here. In my old mining room. That is the window that I use for an intake. I still got to close it off. I pulled down the two AC Infinity 10-inch shutter fans. Had them on a shelf over here. On my phone. Because it's kind of dark. I took the light out that was in here. That is now in the shed. I'm going to use this for storage. I got my power supply boxes moved down so far. There's my ASIC boxes in the bottom. Still have some room for some stuff, but definitely not, because I'll show you where all my other GPU boxes and stuff are. But this is all the electrical that's going out to the shed, because I did have all the 30 amps in this room here. I was going to do like a hot and cold aisle, so I had a little door here in the back to access what was going to be the hot aisle, and a door in the front to do the cold aisle. But yeah, so all the electrical's coming in here, there, and right out to the shed. But now it's still all sealed off with the 1-inch foam insulation board. But worked good for a while, but outgrew it, generated too much heat, and then had to move on. But now it's going to be a little storage room. I'm probably going to take the walls down, but not 100% sure. But this is basically a little 7x7 box. And here's all the other stuff I gotta move up. So there's 8 1660 Ti's that I need to sell at some point. 8 5700 XTs that I didn't put in the box yet. All the boxes to my founders cards. 3070 Ti's. There's the boxes for the 5700s that I didn't put them in yet. 2070s. And then all the CPUs and motherboards and all kinds of just extra parts. So I got a bunch of crap that I gotta move down there, which I'll do eventually, but just not quite there yet. Not sure if both of these shelving units are gonna fit in that room, but I'm gonna try. See if I can get them all in there. But let's go out to the shed and we'll give you an update on what's going on out there. Alrighty, back in the shed here. I still didn't change the filters because actually I checked them from the outside. They actually don't look all that terrible. They look worse on the inside than they do outside, so I'm going to let them go for a little bit, and I'll change them at a later date. But some of the changes in here, after reading through the manual for Ice River, I put this horizontal because it's in like bold red letters in their manual about keeping it horizontal. So I put it flat just to be safe. That one's still rocking a fan. That one down there is still not. They are both on Caskell pull right now. Both S19s are on Nice Hash, so that's a change. And then I moved my 1660 Ti rig is solo mining Niaxa, and I believe, yes, this one's on Kapow. Might be kind of hard to see, but that one is mining Kapow. That one is 63070s. Is solo mining Kapow. I started about 11 o'clock yesterday, and let's go into the computer here. Currently at 45% effort, and I hit 3 blocks from yesterday. 1 at 4, 11 at night, 3 in the morning, 22, 26, and 16% effort. So I've been paid out 66, almost 6,700 Niaxa already, so I'm way ahead of the game. So I'm only expected to earn about 1,600 per day. So I could go to, I'm gonna guess Wednesday-ish without hitting a block and still be even. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, so far so good. Still solo mining a lithium. That is going fairly well as well. Love to see green there. 34, 100, 33, 104, 17, and 58. The one before the 58 though was like a 210 or a 212, something like that. And I did have a 300% block earlier in the week. So it's not all rainbows and unicorns in the solo mining world. All the rigs here. You can see they're all on, there's 2 of them on the Niaxa, still a handful on Dynex. The other ones, 2 3060 Ti rigs are still on Ergo and Radiant. The 3070 Ti's that are in the basement are still solo mining. They're the ones that are solo mining a lithium. 2700s on Varus, and then the 3900 and the two 5900s are on Nice Hash. Let's go check out Nice Hash. Give her a refresh. Maybe. Taking a little bit. There we go. So previous profitability showed it was like $10 today. Now it's at 15. Sitting on about just under $50. And the weird thing is, that's the one at 110 terahash. This one's running at 95 terahash. So it kind of just goes to show the swings in the Nice Hash profitability estimates. It's all over the place, but I'm going to give this a whirl for a while. Maybe get that up to like 0.01 Bitcoin and then take a payout. And we'll check it from there. This is Ice River KS0 number 1. First one I got in. This is just recently switched over to Casper Pool. Maybe 30 hours ago, something like that. I'm not even 100% sure. But it's on there. So it's a little bit over 131 estimated today. I'm currently sitting at 184, 14 of which were already sitting there. So that's 170. Yeah, so probably 30 hours-ish in that ballpark. And then the other one, this is KS0 number 2. It's in at 664, right around $1.30. And what else we got going on? Pre-search nodes. Still running 3 of those. We got 2 of them on Rack Nerds. One of them on is the Raspberry Pi that's running in my house that I used to have my Cumulus node on for Flux. Basically run that unclaimed up to 100, claim it, and then just stake it. And just keep on stacking it. So I'm about 1,700 away from getting another node. So then once I get that 1,700, which will be roughly in 17 weeks-ish, it's right around a week, probably a little bit less than 17 weeks, just because I'll gradually get a little bit more and more pre-search every time I stake more. But I will be adding another node once I get enough. And then still doing the what's it called, DeFi on Spectrum Finance. This one's currently earning 2.9 SPF a day. That one's at 9.69. Go up into the Nautilus wallet. There we go. Currently sitting at 91. I think that's probably going to switch to about 94, maybe. No, maybe not. Maybe it's going to stay at 91. But I thought because basically every 720 blocks is when these things pay out, and it goes in your wallet. Which I thought it would have hit, that one would have hit already, because I thought it was 91 this morning when the first one hit, but whatever. But once that gets to 100, then I'll switch that SPF over to Ergo. Just to give you an idea. SPF. Ergo. Oh, there it shows 94 now. So that's currently roughly about 5.1 Ergo. So what tomorrow after I get off work is when I'll switch it over. It's probably going to be 105, 6.7, somewhere on there, SPF. So I'm going to guess that's going to be about 5.7 Ergo, 5.8, but we'll see. And I just basically do that, transfer the Ergo to the wallet, and just keep doing that every time I get 100 SPF tokens. And it's free Ergo, basically. And don't really have to do much for it. So the numbers and values in here are a little off, but it'll take a little bit to update. Maybe give this a refresh. So I know there's like 400,000 or so in the Ergo SIG USD, which is the stable coin on the Ergo blockchain. Now just down to my farms. This might take a little bit, but while that's loading, oh, there it is. Yeah, 351,000. I got 767 in there, 33,000. I have 58 bucks in there. I only did a small shot with the SPF SIG USD just because of the super high return, so that was probably much more risky. So I wasn't going to take a big shot. If I lost the 60 bucks, I lost the 60 bucks. But we're already halfway through, and once it ends, I'll probably re-up it unless there's an issue. But more likely, I'll just keep doing it over and over again. The Ergo SIG USD stake liquidity farm deal. This one is good until the end of January. But I can pull it out and unstake it at any time, whenever I feel like it. It's working, earning me some extra Ergo, so I'm just going to keep on doing it. But as you can see, I replaced the batteries in both the thermostats. That one there as well. But as far as power-wise, we're still over in this guy. I gotta rearrange some things or turn some things down. That's a little bit higher than I would like. That one was at like 4,700, but that one bumped up to from switching that 3070 rig from Dynex to Kapow. It's gonna make a pretty big difference. And then pretty much everything else is on the red guy. But I do have some new hardware coming. It's not big pieces of hardware, but what it is Brains has a control board for S19s. So I have the control board for the S19 coming for that one. And I ordered two of them. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work on the Pro Plus. But hopefully by the time it gets shipped, which is sometime next month, they will add that feature. If not, there is a Epic control board that does work with the S19 Pro Pluses. So I'll pick up one of those. And I have somebody that's interested, backwards miner will buy the other Brains board if I don't need it. So, but other than that, not much else going on. Just keep on keeping on, keep mining away, stacking those coins. Eventually, I think I decided I want to earn a Neoxa node. So I have 100,000 Neoxa sitting in the wallet now. So I'm going to start mining it. Don't really want to buy it in the open market. I'd rather just mine it. So I may end up switching some more rigs over to mining Neoxa. I'm going to leave the solo thing, keep going the way it is. But weather-wise, in Pennsylvania, we have a few hot days coming up, and then after that, it's going to be a high in the 70s. So it's going to be good mining weather. Not quite winter, but for August, I'll take that high of 72, 73 degrees. That's good weather for mining. Good temps. So. Oh, the other thing I changed is the Jazz miner I put on Octaspace. Until I hit my goal of Ethereum classes. I may have mentioned this before, but anyway, I switched it over to Octaspace and I've been mining that. That's been going all right as well. So, but until the next one, we'll catch you later.